Live from Fondren Library on the beautiful campus of Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas, or the Big D. You're listening to the Mustang Mood podcast.
And we're definitely still in Fondren Library.
Welcome,
100% welcome to Fondren.
Yes, sir.
We have never been kicked out of any library.
We've always recorded in the exact same podcast studio for every episode.
Yeah. I mean, all the people who are just listening right now believe us.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, last time we just moved in
don't
a
go look at
TV. This time we painted the walls, added some things.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
We're just trying to make it look more SMU-esque, more Mustang.
Slowly working up our
more
studio.
homey too, like
Homey.
you know,
Yeah.
homely.
We've just kind of
Homely.
taken over one of the study rooms in Fondren, and
Right.
yeah, I live here now.
I might, yeah.
Anyways,
Literally the biggest show so far. Episode 4 is far and away the biggest episode we've ever had because
Ever.
we have a special guest.
the one and only
King
Large.
That was probably so loud. I'm really sorry, guys.
It was improv, so.
Yeah, if you were around, if you're an OG fan and have listened to episode 1, we mentioned King, and we put that on Instagram, and he responded. And he said that he wanted to be on the podcast. And so
Without
he was
further
on.
ado,
Yeah,
Without
we made
further
it a
ado,
reality.
King Large.
here's King Large.
Live with us now, number 71. He's 6'5", 295 pounds from Pasadena, California. It is Mr. the one and only King Large.
Here he is.
Yay!
I am here. I am here.
Say something.
Yeah. Nah, but I am here. Yes. How you guys doing? We doing great? Doing great?
Dude,
Doing great.
we're
doing
so
good.
pumped. We, like, in the very first episode when we were just had no idea what we were doing. We still have no idea
Yeah.
what we're doing. We just threw your name out there when we're going through a recruiting report. And we posted that reel on Instagram, and y'all responded. You're like, "Yeah, we'd love to be on." And we were like, "No freaking way!" Like, it's King Large. He's going to be on the pod, and it worked it out.
Here
and
we are.
here we are. Super
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
I got to tell you,
This is a
man,
blessing for me just to be on here. So, yeah.
that's awesome. People in Dallas are definitely talking about you. The being on the all-name team was
Before you're even in college too. Like,
it's pretty impressive.
yeah.
So
Thank you.
we're definitely talking about you. We're definitely excited about it.
I give all that. I can't take none of that credit. I give it all to my mom. Give it all to my Dukes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think one reason that people, especially here in Dallas, know you is your name. The other was the pictures of your
on
your commitment
Instagram?
on,
Yeah.
on Instagram with the ski mask
That
and
was
everything.
sick.
And the bucket.
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
How did that come about?
I actually I got that ski mask, I think from a brand called Sleeps. Like
Okay.
they just sent it to me like about a year ago, I'd say. And I was just like, I seen it in the corner of my eye as I was leaving to go to the airport. And I was like, and then I thought about it. I have a red bucket hat and a white and red ski mask.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna take these as my props just in case they don't have anything else. And then I just took it. I had my little backpack. Actually, here I got the backpack right here. I had the little Cali little backpack. I just took
Let's
it,
go.
and then I just put it on for the photo shoots. And I wish I could have did more, to be honest. But hey,
I think you did enough. I
Turned-
thought it was
Hey,
pretty
it
cool.
turned
Yeah,
out
we loved
pretty
it.
good.
We
I
loved
thought it was iconic. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
something that
for
you don't
sure.
really see a whole lot. The bucket hat. Ben and I were talking about this on the way over. It's just something that was like just out of left field. It really catches your eye.
We need more bucket hats
We need more bucket hats.
Yes.
there for sure.
I love bucket
You
hats.
bucket hat guy? You,
I'm not gonna lie. I need to up my bucket hat game, but I do love bucket hats. I like the way they look.
maybe you can get a
yeah.
bucket hat NIL sponsor or something.
Hey.
That'd be nice.
Hey, that's a great idea. Mhm. I'm with that, yeah. But yeah, so I really messed with the bucket hat, and it just all came together. And then when I seen the pictures, I was like, oh yeah, these are tough. These tough.
Mhm.
Had to put them up on the ground, and then yeah.
That's awesome. Well, so since I guess we're just talking about recruiting
Yeah.
to begin
Yeah.
with, we're interested to hear like what your recruitment process was like, because it seems like you were recruited by quite a lot of schools. So we just want to hear about what that whole adventure was, and then how you ended up at SMU, what got you to commit there, and we can dig deeper into that. But just overall, like, what was your experience?
It really was it was kind of just like grit and grind, till my senior year, like leading into my senior year. Well, before that, I was already doing like camps, just the usual, trying to get your name out there, trying to acquire offers. And really in my junior year football season when we won the national title, I put a great, collage of film together. Like that's what really drove my recruitment leading into my senior year. And as well as me going to the camps, I actually came to the SMU camp and I also went to the TCU camp. But we don't like that.
Boo.
Come
But
on.
yeah,
Hey, no,
boo,
don't you can't
boo.
boo him. He chose right though.
No, he did. He
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're not booing him. We're
Yeah.
Oh,
not
just TCU.
booing him.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was just going around the country with my 5-on-5 team, Giant Skills Athletics. I don't know if you guys have heard about them, but it's it's just for linemen and they do training and we tour around the country. We do 5-on-5 like competitions and just try to get our names out there as much as possible to get recruited. And yeah, so that really is what made my offers jump, leading into my
Mhm.
senior year. And yeah, and SMU offered me like basically a month or two before the season started. I think like July or sometime.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. July, June. So yeah.
Have y'all ever heard of 5-on-5?
No.
No, that
I-
sounds
I
cool.
know
Y'all
they
never
said
have
about-
heard it.
No.
I'm telling you, it's rising in popularity.
Is it just
needs to
linemen?
be like, yeah, like it's like 7-on-7. 7-on-7.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
But it's 5-on-5, and it's just one-on-ones of linemen. And
So y'all just
Huh.
get up there
whichever
and hit each
team,
other? Is that
basically.
y'all playing? Y'all just like play tug of war
Yeah.
or like?
No. I mean, no. We basically we just do it's like a starting five like on a basketball team
Okay.
basically.
Mhm.
And like you just line up how you would, in a game,
Mhm.
starting five, and then there's starting five D linemen. And each position does 2 reps of one-on-ones. And you it's like a bag behind the center, like that simulates the quarterback, right?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And the D lineman has to like get past the O lineman and touch the
Gotcha.
back
That's
to get
cool.
a point.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Is there a time limit on how much time they have? Because I'm assuming if you give a D lineman enough time, eventually
like
they're going to get
4
around.
seconds.
4 seconds.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
4 seconds, I believe. 4 or 5 seconds, something like that.
So you won a lot of those?
Yeah. That's what made me better, really. Like
Mm.
That's cool.
just training and then doing one-on-ones and having, the mental aspect of the game, getting work, like repetition, just going against different guys of different calibers, different sizes, speeds, strengths, and just, running it up every weekend, I'd say. Yeah,
Yep.
That's awesome.
pretty much.
So
every
this isn't in our
weekend.
questionnaire, so that's why I want to ask it now before we move on. Was there any defensive lineman that you went up against in one of these camps that really like stuck out to you? Maybe this guy was like the hardest guy that you went up against. Did anybody stick out in your mind, or is it more so just they're all more so the same?
Dang. Probably some kids from Cali Power. Do you guys know Cali Power, the 5-on-5? Or like
no.
even the 7-on, they have 7-on-7 too, California Power 7-on-7.
I think
I
I've
don't
heard
know
of the
if
7-on-7 team, but I
Okay.
don't know anything
they're
about
on
5-on-5
like
until today.
OT7. They're kind of they're new, but they're like popular already. They kind of just
Gotcha.
rose in popularity, but they have a 5-on-5 team as well. And they put together some of the best guys in the country. And I don't know them by name, but like there's a couple guys on there that were pretty good and were good competition. And then Jaira Moe, I'd say he's a O lineman. He goes to or no, not O lineman, my fault. D lineman. He goes to Orange Lutheran in California.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So Trinity League. And yeah, he's really good. As well as Simi Taulonga. He goes to Mater Day.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cool.
So them
Nice.
was some pretty good dudes. I can name a couple dudes like I went against, in pads in, the Trinity League or whatever they were I mean, I was young, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But they was a lot to handle, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dang.
Mhm.
So when it came to SMU, what drew you to SMU? What made you want to come? Were there any specific people that had a big influence on that decision?
Specific people. Well, obviously, Coach Justice and Coach Lash.
Mhm.
I call him Coach Lash, Coach Red Lashley.
Yeah.
But yeah, really just the coaching staff, the overall like family aspect, the players as well. They were real, real. How would I say, like not comforting, but welcoming. They were real welcoming. It was pretty easy to just get along with them, especially on my my official visit. And yeah, so that was a good deal. And that's what really made me choose SMU, as well as the education, factor.
Yeah.
Because it's such a prestigious program, and then with it elevating in the football aspect as well, especially transitioning to the ACC and Power 4 or Power 5, whatever you want to call it.
Power 3.
Power 3, kick out the Big 12.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Power 3, yeah. But yeah, that's what really drove my decision.
That's cool to hear that the ACC is already paying off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. We have a top 20 2025 recruiting class, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe
It's huge.
maybe top 15. It's like 16 or something like that.
Yeah, it's up there for sure.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask, which
Yeah,
poll it is, but yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're up there.
We're
It's
rolling.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's sick. We're pumped. This is
Mhm.
great. Hey, so you were talking about the academic side as well. What are you thinking about studying when you come to SMU?
Business marketing.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Nice.
You're good.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
That'll transition well, once
Yeah.
you that's if you ever want to ever hang up the cleats, but hopefully you're going to be in the league. That's what we're hoping for.
Exactly.
We
We want to
Yeah.
see you in there
That's-
for
that's
a
the
number of
ultimate
years.
goal.
Yeah.
I mean, I have aspirations outside of that. Like, I know y'all see my setup, so like, I'll be streaming. I haven't streamed in a while,
Mhm.
but I'll be streaming and stuff, and I want to be like, kind of an entertainer in that aspect, like
Yeah.
streamer type deal. What all the athletes are doing nowadays
Yeah.
with either podcasts or they just stream
Mhm.
and then they just have an audience and they just do their thing. So
Yeah, diversification right there.
For sure.
Mhm.
Marketing, that'll be good. Cox School of
it's
Business.
so like
is a great
so
school.
many ways you could take it. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I hated my marketing class, not gonna lie, but I'm an accounting guy,
Oh.
so
right.
There you go.
Right,
so that's on me. That's not on the school.
King, what games are you playing, man?
What video games?
Yeah.
Anything that's fun. It's been real dry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just waiting for NCAA to come out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
I used to be. I
You
used
and
to
us
be a
both.
2K head. 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite.
Mhm.
Like sometimes I play Fortnite, but it's kind of trash now. But like
The bots.
I can't play. Yeah, the bots. I can't play 2K because that's trash. Madden is fun when you're playing the homies, but it's like then it gets boring after like probably a couple games,
Yeah. I
and it's
feel
just
that.
like I don't even know what to play. I don't.
Has EA reached out to
PlayStation.
you yet for NCAA 25, or is that something that'll come later?
I think it'll come later.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that because like, do they send it via email or something like that?
I
I don't know how it really works.
I imagine you
sure.
have to be like,
I'm sure they go
on
through
the-
the school somehow
Yeah.
just to get it out to
Yeah.
everybody, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
we're definitely creating a custom King Large player if he's not in the game immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I gotta be in the game. I've been waiting so long to be in a football game. I
That's so
gotta be.
exciting.
Yeah, we'll have to play with you when it comes out. We'll do
It's
it.
screwed playing as the quarterback. I want to be on the O line when I'm playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like dang. I feel like they need to make like something that is like how O linemen do one-on-ones in real life.
Yeah.
They need to just try to expand and see what they can do in that space. Like, what if you could play as an old lineman, like it's a game mode in Madden, and you could do one-on-ones? That would be crazy. I feel like that would be revolutionary. Maybe
Yeah, that'd
that's
be
just
cool.
me. Maybe I'm just being biased.
Probably.
But like,
That is cool.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Mhm.
Well, we're pumped. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We got to play together, and we got to invite King to play with us.
Oh
sometime.
yeah,
We'll invite him back.
I'm absolutely
Oh, yeah.
garbage
Oh, yeah.
at video
Oh,
games
I'm-
and playing those games, so I'm sure he'd wipe the floor with us. But
I still have an
With me.
Xbox 360 playing NCAA 14. That's like pretty much the
Mm.
only game I
I mean-
play, and so
Nice.
we'll play a
Oh,
little
you
bit of
can
that.
play- okay.
the
It's
old time
valid
stuff.
because you said NCAA 14. Okay, that's valid.
Yeah.
That's the last one that came out.
I was
That's
looking
crazy.
at you like these. I was like, you still got an Xbox 360? Dang. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling old now.
but
For sure.
Jay's old. The rest of us are young.
Yeah.
Right.
I
That's the
still had
dad.
an Xbox. So it's all good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all good.
So what are you excited for this year coming in SMU? What are you looking forward to? You're moving a long way from home. So
Yeah,
what are you looking forward to?
Well, I mean, I'm already here, so it's like
Nice.
wait, I don't know if you guys knew that, but me and my family moved here in
Oh, okay.
January.
Oh no.
Oh, no way.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
could, we
I'm
could have had him
finishing my-
here. I mean,
Dang.
Yeah, we could have brought
I
him.
thought y'all were still in California.
Okay. Well, no. Okay, it's all good.
No,
It's like,
Yeah.
no, not a
Yeah.
if I
problem at
open my
all.
window, you see Dallas. You'll see the
Oh, let's go.
downtown.
Oh,
Nice.
sick.
Well, we
Um,
I mean, we don't really have any space.
We
right
could have
here.
made room.
6'5", 295.
For King large.
I don't know, Jay.
We could kick Yonnic out for.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
there we go.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll go hold the camera.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
yeah.
Well, that's
so,
awesome.
me and my family are out here, and we live here now, so it's like it's already home basically.
That's awesome.
Like from the moment I got here, it felt like home.
That's
I don't
awesome.
know.
Okay,
Amen, brother.
that's
Oh,
super
yeah.
cool.
So, what's your favorite thing about Texas so far?
The barbecue.
Mhm.
All right.
Let's go.
The
Sir.
barbecue. The
Good
weather's
choice.
been pretty good too. Usually when it because in my my high school career, obviously I told you I used to go to camps. So I used to go to the SMU camp. I went to it about 3 times, SMU TCU camps, whatever.
Mhm.
But it is blisteringly hot during the summer. Like
Oh,
you can't
yes.
even step out of your house. So it's like to feel this weather and to like kind of get the full feel of Texas
Mhm.
throughout the year is good. Like I mess with the weather. It actually kind of feels like Cali weather, just slightly more humid,
Yeah.
but not too much.
Just wait till
Oh, yeah.
August. It'll get better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Definitely.
already knowing. I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It gets bad.
yeah, it's tough,
But,
especially compared to California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you interacted with any of the other recruits that are coming in this year?
Somewhat through like IG or
Okay.
like I seen Derek McFall
Yeah.
at the what was the spring game? Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
And we chopped it up for a second. We was talking. But other than that, really I just been talking to like Zay and Tyler. Yeah. Tyler. That's my guy.
Nice.
Obviously that's my QB, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So,
Okay.
when we're thinking about the kind of player you are, if you want to describe yourself for people who may have not seen any of your film in the past or seen, who don't know who King Large is, how would you describe
Right.
yourself to SMU fans?
Athletic,
Hope so.
very explosive, like for a lineman. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but like,
No, toot it.
like
This is a
we're
great
asking
time.
you
to.
This is
Yeah,
a great
yeah.
time to do it.
yeah, I feel like I'm very explosive at this, at this level, and it's only getting better. Like,
Mhm.
Obviously as I get, my body fully gets to develop more and I get stronger, I just get more and more explosive. And it's like
Yeah.
I got a quick first step that most linemen or, people that's at this position, at this weight and body class, they don't have. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
We were talking about last episode how the SMU O line has really stepped up these past few years, and we've gotten
yeah.
some
Oh yeah,
big guys,
Oh,
and you're definitely adding to that for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Does Coach Justice or the strength and conditioning coaches, have they given you any idea of, do they want you to bulk up? Do they want you to have they talked to you at all about like what they're planning on kind of like shaping your body as to prepare for the season?
Not yet. We haven't, because I've just been learning like the system, like the actual plays. So I haven't even really dove into the like strength and conditioning part yet.
That's fair.
But yeah. So during the summer, they'll really just get me going. Maybe it's because like I feel like I'm at the base or like the baseline weight. Maybe I can add 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, but like I feel like I'm at a good weight and height ratio.
Mhm.
So it's like maybe that's why they haven't said anything necessarily. Like it's not urgent.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
say if I was
Yeah.
like 340 or something coming in, just big Goliath,
Yeah.
maybe they would have said like try to run before you get up here, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
So what does your workout regimen look like going into this summer, getting ready for the season?
Really, I be going to 24-hour fitness like sometimes, well, five times out of the week, 5 to 6 times out of the week, depending on what I got to do, and I'll be working out every day.
Mhm.
And I have a trainer as well. Like I just recently got a trainer, and we be doing like workouts. So yeah, that'd be good.
Nice.
Sweet.
So I was in a small group with Justin Lawler. He was an SMU player. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. He ended up playing in the league for 3 or 4 years. He had to eat on a daily basis. It was north of 5,500 calories a day. Has anybody what would you say your calorie intake would have to be? I mean, just to kind of keep up with all the working out that you're doing and making sure you're maintaining a weight that you can go toe to toe with an ACC, D lineman.
Dang, I eat a lot. I don't. Oh,
You don't even track it yet.
yeah, I don't track it. I just eat. I like pretty much everything. It's only like one thing I'm allergic to and one thing I don't like, and that's shrimp and eggs. I can't do those. But everything else is fair game. So it's like I don't even track it. I just eat away.
That's fair. I can't speak from firsthand, but from secondhand experience, your nutrition coach was probably going to be they'll probably be watching you guys a lot more closely than you ever had before.
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Nice.
Yeah, they gonna probably try to force feed us if they want us to get bigger, stronger. They're gonna force feed us.
Yeah.
Or withhold food, I guess.
It can go either way. It just depends.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, so we're going to move into another segment. We wanted to do, you've gotten a head start. You've moved to Texas, but we wanted to do some Texas trivia with you just to make sure that his eyes got real
Put him
big.
on the spot.
His eyes got real big.
Texas trivia.
Texas trivia,
Okay.
here in Texas, we have to take a Texas history class. I don't know how that works in
We're
California.
proud people too.
We're
We
very
love
proud.
Texas. So
And so we have a few questions for you. If you don't know them, that's all right. We'll educate you on that.
This is a great time to learn.
All right.
You'll be ready for when the
All
season
right.
starts.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, when your
Yeah,
teammates
yeah.
are asking you like, what's the state capital of Texas, you'll know, or the
Oh,
state
yeah,
flower.
that wasn't even. It hasn't even started, and I don't know the answer to that. So like, I don't. Let's go
okay.
though. I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. So, we'll stick in your realm of things. There are 9 professional sports teams in Texas.
There's actually 8. I'm sorry. That's
Oh.
a typo. There's only 8.
There's 8 professional sports teams. Which one is 2 NFL, 3 NBA, 2 baseball, 1 NHL? Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 NBA teams.
There's
Yeah,
3 NBA.
there are
there are
3.
three.
Okay. So I got Dallas Cowboys, Houston Texans,
Yep. That's NFL.
Rockets, Houston Rockets,
Mhm.
Yep.
Spurs, San
Yep.
Antonio.
Yep.
What's the third? You said there's 3.
Yeah.
It's in the city that you're going to be living in.
That you are living.
You are living in.
Wait, I'm tripping. Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Dallas Mavericks. Okay, wait, what were the other sports?
2
You said
baseball.
NHL.
NHL
baseball.
and 2 baseball.
I just went to is it Rangers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Texas
Mhm.
Rangers.
Good. Yeah.
Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Ooh.
And last
Just
one.
Just saying.
The hockey team.
There's a hockey team.
Yeah, we have one hockey team.
I don't watch hockey at all. I've never watched hockey. Dang.
That's all right. It's the Dallas Stars.
Dallas Stars. Oh, I would never guess that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I did recognize that we left off all of the soccer teams.
All the football teams.
Okay, soccer, yes. MLS, no. I need to put that in there.
Okay. Yeah. Jay, you want to get the next question?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go into a little SMU trivia. SMU has won the Heisman 1 time. Do you know who won the Heisman?
Eric Dickerson?
No,
No.
he didn't win.
It's a good guess.
Good guess.
It's a
But-
I would
great
have guessed that
guess,
too.
I could have sworn I looked this up randomly like a couple months ago. Like I swear I just looked it up.
You know who the statue is outside the stadium?
Oh, No, wait. No, dang. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I
That's
knew
all right.
this, but I forgot.
He's an old head, so it's a little bit older.
Yeah, from 1948, so not too recently. It was Doak.
48.
Yeah, 1948. Yeah, it was a little while ago. Doak Walker won the Heisman Trophy.
Oh, Doak Walker. Dang, that's
Yep.
what.
And then
I
there's the
forgot
Doak
his name.
Walker
Yeah, yeah.
Award, which is the best running back in the country. And then that
Yeah.
statue is modeled after the trophy. So
That's hard. Dang. How did I forget? I don't know how I forgot that. Hey,
that's
a
all
lock
right.
in.
That's all
Let's
right.
go.
This is your opportunity to learn.
Yeah. I'm learning.
Well, okay, so you mentioned Eric Dickerson.
Yeah.
What car was famously given to him during the Pony Express era?
Is it a Lambo?
That'd have been cool.
It was the equivalent, pretty much.
It was, yeah,
Yeah, back
at
in
the
the
time,
time,
it would have
yeah.
been the equivalent of a Lambo. Yeah.
Yeah, he was given a gold Pontiac Trans Am.
I don't
You don't even know what that is.
I'm
Look it up.
You gotta go
Yeah.
look it up afterwards.
Does Pontiac even still make cars?
No, they went out of business.
I thought so. I rarely see
I'm-
Pontiacs.
Dang.
All right. One
I'm too young. Dang.
Yeah, that's all right.
one last trivia question. Do you know what year SMU was founded? We're giving you hard ones. They're not
Did
easy.
it in the 18s?
Nope.
No, it's in the 19.
Early 19s.
19s, early 1916.
Oh,
Close.
Close. 1911.
Dang.
You were close. That's
I could
awesome.
have sworn I seen that number somewhere at the school. 1916.
You know what?
That's why.
You might be right. There was a range. We celebrated our 100th year anniversary.
Yeah, so they opened 1911, but they didn't finish construction until 1916.
So
That
he's
was
right.
Hey,
So he's on it. Yeah.
So maybe he
got it.
Maybe he was right.
Yes, sir.
nice work.
I'm locked. I told you I was locking in.
He's
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah.
I can tell you that most students probably wouldn't have gotten that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were definitely not
Like
easy on you
that.
there.
Like that. Like that. Yeah. But
That's funny.
One more just general question. Who's your favorite football player? A guy that you look up to?
OBJ.
Wow.
Do we know who that
like
is?
all time. Like
Yeah,
all
Odell
time.
Beckham Jr.
Oh,
OBJ.
Odell. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's old.
Okay, but he's old, huh? But look, in my position, Trent Williams. Trent
Okay.
Williams, Penasul.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like all time, all around, just OBJ.
Come on.
He
Nice.
kind of, just being young. Everybody back then had the fro hawk, the little OBJ
Oh,
cut,
yeah.
diamond
Mhm.
hair. Like that. That's a phase.
Those
every young
Giants
man
days
went
were
through.
He was awesome.
So,
Man.
Still remember making him make
Yeah.
that couch over the Cowboys. That was rough. As a
Mm.
Cowboys
a lot
fan,
of
but
people will
amazing.
call me crazy, but I think he's the greatest wide receiver to ever play. the
Wow.
game.
That's a bold
hot
statement.
take.
It is.
That is a bold statement, but I'm holding on to it.
All right.
All right,
I
stick
like
to
it.
it.
Hot takes.
Got to stick to your guns.
All right. Well, King, thank you so much for being on the podcast. We'd love to hear a little bit more about how maybe our listeners can connect with you either on social media and then maybe get some merch from King Large himself.
Okay, for sure. So, any of you guys looking to, make a connection with me, just saying, y'all can go to my Instagram at bagchaser.drafty. And I also have a link in my bio. It's like a link tree, and it leads to, all my other endeavors, like, for instance, my kick, like streaming, my YouTube, my Twitter, football Twitter, YouTube Twitter, all type of things like that, as well as
Yeah.
my merch. There's a bio link within the link tree that leads to my merch.
Okay.
So yeah.
We can put that in the description.
Awesome. Love to check out the
Yeah.
merch. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because I actually have some new design, like logo designs, so we're gonna be rolling out new merch as we
Alright.
go and just making new designs. But I had previous merch. It's called King Large Verified. Me and my mom collaborated on it, so yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
As Ben said, we'll definitely put that in our description and
Yeah.
for YouTube
Oh, for
and
sure.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. Throw your Instagram
Okay,
in
for
there.
sure. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I have
Yeah, go
two
for
more. Well, first, let's help you get endeared to SMU fans.
Oh,
what
yeah.
what do you hate the most about TCU? Give me something. It could be anything. I mean, there's a lot of things I hate about them. I hate the colors. I hate the logo. That's just the start. Just give
Dang.
us something.
I don't like talking good about the ops, but it's like that's one thing I didn't agree with you on. about the logo and stuff like that, like their uniforms. I don't necessarily think they're bad, but I'm gonna hate because they're our ops. So we don't like them. So
Yeah.
yes, and we coming for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
we coming for
Watch
y'all.
out.
We
Watch
only
out,
got
Sonny.
We only have 2 more chances
In
to play 'em.
Dallas this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, they'll be in Dallas this year.
I have
Yeah.
no doubt in my mind that we're gonna, we're gonna do our thing. That's all. I'm
Heck
gonna
yeah.
say.
I like
We'd
to
like
hear
to
that.
hear.
I like to hear that.
I like it.
The fans like to hear that. That's for sure.
Yeah. And then, yeah, speaking of the fans, I think it'd be good to end on a message for the SMU fans. Is there anything you want to let the SMU fans know? One message you'd have for them?
For any fans, especially if you a little kid growing up, really just be yourself. Even this could go for anybody. Don't put on a facade for people to try and fit in or anything. Find what people like you for you. Be yourself, and just do what you got to do to go up on in the world and do your thing. Like, best exploit your talents, basically,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mhm.
your quirkiness, or however you want to say it. Like, if you're weird, I'm weird too.
We're all
But
weird, yeah.
Yeah.
not that weird, not that weird.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we got
you
you.
get me. Like everyone is weird. It's unique. It's not
Yeah,
really being weird. It's just you're just unique.
yeah.
Like, you different from other people,
Exactly.
and they just gotta accept that, or just hit the door. So it's like, I don't.
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah.
why this podcast exists, is because Ben's pretty weird.
That is
I am.
true.
I am weird. You can't see me, but I'm weird. Just trust them.
Hey, I mess with you. Yeah,
Hey.
It means a lot.
yeah.
I feel accepted.
That's awesome.
One of us likes you, Ben. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
King, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Heck yeah, man.
We've had
Yeah,
a
you're
great
awesome, man.
time.
Sir.
You're a really cool dude. I hope we can stay in touch.
For sure.
And I'm excited to see
Hey,
you out on
I'm
the field,
open
man.
to be on it anytime.
All right.
All right.
Heck
All right.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Heck yeah.
Like, we get it again.
Let's
Maybe
do
when
it.
the season starts, I don't know. I'll probably
Yeah.
have some
We'll
more
be in contact.
drumming up on in this head.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Sure.
And we're
No,
definitely going to
we
be
get
cheering
some-
for you
Yeah.
when the season comes.
Absolutely.
You'll probably see us in the stands. 4 guys just going crazy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wear your
Oh,
merch
yeah.
to the games
No,
too.
no shirts, just
No
Yeah.
shirts. K.
Yeah, no shirts.
NG. Hey, there's
There we
4
go.
of us.
Painted
Let's
Do
the
go.
letters.
the letters. Yeah. Guys gonna
Absolutely.
be going crazy in the stands. You go SMU.
no. Just King Large.
Just kidding.
Yeah, we're just cheering for
Oh,
you. We
oh,
don't even
just
care about
me.
We're-
SMU.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Nah, man. We'll have
We
to
like that too.
have you in person next time. We didn't realize you were here. So
Yeah.
Next time,
I didn't know. I thought y'all knew I was here because I just be watching. I don't know if you guys know Billy and Body, but I watch
Yeah.
his stuff all the time. So, like, even he knows I'm here. I don't know how he got that information.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy knows all.
He does.
Yeah.
pretty
Knows all.
impressive.
He does.
Yeah, he knows all. That's crazy. That's crazy. I
All
didn't even
right.
tell him. Yeah.
All right,
That's
man.
awesome.
Well,
We'll
thank
have to
you,
talk
man.
soon. And
Appreciate you.
yeah, thanks for coming on the pod.
Appreciate you guys.
See you, bro.
See ya.
Awesome.
Take care. Have a good day.
See you, King.
All right. Well, hey, big shout out to King. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That was
man.
so much fun.
that was an awesome,
Yeah.
awesome interview.
Yeah.
I hope we get to do more stuff like this in the future.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have him on in
With
person.
King, yeah, have him in person. Have other players on.
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
Billy, you want to come on? I mean, you know everything, so
Yeah. You even knew where King lives.
how did you know that?
He's just like watching the players like fly in, just waiting for them at the airport, following them home.
It's not creepy at all.
He does that in Baton Rouge at the same time too.
Yeah, he's doing the exact same thing for LSU players. Yeah.
It's crazy. Awesome.
Okay.
What do we want to start with now that we've had this awesome interview? There's still stuff going on in the world, in the SMU world, guys. that
In
we
my
need to
mind,
talk about.
there's only one thing that we should talk about first, and it
Okay.
is TCU sucking,
Please.
specifically
Indeed.
at equestrian. And I like to when it comes to horse sports, I like to live by what Ricky Bobby said. If you ain't first, you're last.
Amen,
and so
brother.
TCU, you are last. You are second place to our national champion equestrian team.
Yep.
So give it up for our women's equestrian
Yeah.
team.
Bravo.
Hey.
Good job. We're very proud of you.
Back-to-back national championships. And who did they win this one over?
I think that was golf, actually. I don't think.
No, back-to-back
Equestrian too?
national champions in equestrian.
Whoa. So not even ACC. It was national.
National.
Wow.
champions. Yeah. There's literally no one better than SMU. And who did we beat in the finals?
Cowtown.
TCU, baby.
We
Let's
beat
go.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about how country you are. You talk about how city we are. I think we're both the same, and we're just better than you. That's what I think.
You know, I think that's some truth right there. You're just spitting facts.
That's all I do. What can I say?
Just straight facts.
Yeah. Other things that SMU is number one at, women's golf. The women are repping right now,
Let's
and
go.
I'm proud of them.
They're crushing.
Women's golf won the ACC.
AA.
still
AAC,
A.
not yet, sorry. The AAC championship title for the second year in a row as well.
Let's go.
So give it up for the women's golf.
Bravo.
SMU
golf clap,
won.
golf
Well done,
Golf-
ladies.
yeah,
Golf clap.
quieter. There we go.
There we go.
Another thing that SMU is number one at
One that we're probably most known for being number one.
And most proud of.
are major NCAA violations.
Yeah.
Does anyone have the
8,
graph?
right?
Yeah, it was 8. And the next was 6. I think there were a couple schools that had 6.
Hey, you don't want to just be barely better than them. You want to make sure you've got a little space in between you and the
Yeah.
second place
All right.
guy.
Yeah, everyone play this game. All the listeners play this game with me.
I mean,
Guess.
isn't that why we got the death penalty? Because we wanted to be the best at it.
Right. Well, you got to start early. Yeah.
We are trailblazers.
Because, I mean, they did warn us. We're like, nah, it's okay. We're still going to keep doing it.
I'm actually surprised. I didn't know this. So I'm looking at this
Wow.
second place.
They're all
And get everyone put in
friends
your,
of the show.
There's two.
anyway.
There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them.
Who has 6?
So
I
we're
guess it's on the
so
clock.
we're at
Didn't they
we're
just
at
get one
8.
this week.
Did they
I
really?
think they're at 7.
Which one?
Not that one. This one.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep it hidden.
So guess. So all the listeners guess what schools you think it is.
We'll give you.
And Jay, you've had enough time to guess. Jay, what is it?
It's USC and OU.
Wow. We're better than them.
Wannabes.
Yeah. Try USC. They're hot. They're hot on our tail right now. They got
They
7
are.
apparently.
They are. I
They're
think
trying to
they
catch
may have
up.
gotten another one in the last week. So
Yeah.
In
So-
Oklahoma, we're just passing players back and forth. And coaches,
Mm.
they we hired one of their former directors of personnel as our GM. So
let's go.
that was a couple weeks ago, though.
Yeah, so Ben, I guess that makes you just love infractions.
I do.
You like to cheer for teams that commit a lot of infractions.
Speaking of infractions, I need to apologize to the SMU community because I just realized this week that I am the one that caused Zurich Phelps to transfer because he
Ben.
saw what I said about the barber and his haircut.
Mm.
Ben.
And then it can't be a coincidence that we released that video and then he leaves. I am sorry. I will say I think he's a huge loss because of where we're at. In general, like I don't think he's the greatest, but it is my fault, so I will own that. I'm sorry, everybody.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you
Yeah.
for.
At least owning up
That's
for your
yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah. Well, not
there
mistakes.
is an uncanny link between things that we say on this podcast and what actually happens in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost prophetic.
If any fans out there, like, you should just keep a running count of things that we've talked about and that have actually happened.
King Large Heisman.
Yeah, that'd be
Yes.
sick, dude. That'd be awesome.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I would love for that to happen. Another thing, one more thing that SMU's number one at is
What could it possibly be, Walker?
well, it has something to do with the Lord's chicken, Jay.
Oh, amen.
Mm.
Let's go.
Yes, and it's Sunday, so
And yeah,
we need our
recording on a Sunday.
daily dose.
Just a
I was
moment of silence.
I was
for
thinking about-
Chick-fil-A.
I was thinking about what I wanted for lunch today, and I was like, man, I would love some Chick-fil-A.
Why is it always
before the
Chick-fil-A
pod.
on a
Why- It's
Sunday?
always Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Anyways, I found this list. Someone worked very hard to do the math of which ACC school has the closest Chick-fil-A to their admissions office.
Yeah.
And you think that'd be the holiest too, by definition.
It would, yeah,
It is.
absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
most
I,
certainly.
Okay.
I spoke to my pastor this morning, and that is true.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
And it's off-campus Chick-fil-A. So on-campus Chick-fil-A's
Doesn't count.
count.
Yeah.
It's off-campus Chick-fil-A's. And guess who is number one? I'm sure it's easy to guess because this is the segment is things SMU's number one at. But it is SMU with
SMU.
a tiny just 1,752 feet
Hillcrest, baby.
Praise
from the
the
nearest
Lord.
Chick-fil-A to the admissions building.
And that's because the admission building is pretty far from Hillcrest. Well, there's definitely parts of campus that are closer.
Absolutely.
Like-
Well, the parts of
Yeah.
campus literally across, like the business school or the law
Yeah.
school is
Yeah, it's
literally,
literally
right
like
across the
right
street.
there.
yeah. And
We're kind of sandwiched too on 75. It's like a Chick-fil-A.
yeah, there's
The
Chick-fil-A on
original-
other side too.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A sandwich.
We did this.
Oh my gosh. Coming in at number 2, not even close. 3,551 feet.
Wow.
Georgia Tech. So SMU leaps and bounds ahead.
Didn't Chick-fil-A start in Georgia
You
too?
said-
and we're still better.
It
In
did.
Atlanta.
Yeah, it started in Atlanta,
Wow.
and we're still closer to God. I mean, Chick-fil-A.
You said 3,400 feet, right?
550.
Almost triple.
So almost
3,500,
double.
yeah.
Not triple, double.
I said
Because we
almost.
had 1,700.
So we're twice
I
as
thought it
holy
was 1400.
as the next best school.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
We're twice as holy.
Is Notre Dame on the list?
Uh,
Is it a basketball
I don't think they-
inclusive list?
count as an
Notre
ACC.
Dame.
I highly
No.
doubt there's
I
a
think it was-
Chick-fil-A close to
yeah, no.
in Indiana,
I don't
but
see Notre
I can see Stanford. Stanford's at the end of the list. They're number 16
That just makes sense.
of 17. That makes sense.
So Syracuse is last place.
Mm.
Guess,
I can
Yonnic, guess. How far?
How
many feet is Syracuse?
Oh, how many feet?
Yeah.
We're probably talking 7,800 square or feet.
No.
Not even
Further.
close.
Try again.
Not even close. 25,000.
Not even close.
I misread it the first
50.
time.
A little
Thousand.
too much.
Hey,
there.
hey,
Whoa,
hey.
settle down, buddy.
No,
Settle
okay.
down.
35.
No.
40?
41,595 feet.
You know how many
from the nearest
miles
Chick-fil-A.
that is?
No.
That's like 8 miles. They're literally like 8 miles from, because a mile is 5,000, 280,
Yeah,
right?
280, yeah.
Yeah. That's like 8 miles away. They might as well be like,
I don't know how I could have gotten through college without Chick-fil-A.
I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
Could have gone to Bubba's.
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
no man
Bubba's
in right
is good,
standing
it's
with
just
God
different.
could do that. You know, that's all I'm hearing. All right, enough of those jokes. I'm gonna get canceled for that.
Is there Chick-fil-A just like everywhere? Because I know like in Washington or like Portland or somewhere like that, they
There's
recently
not as-
got their first one.
There's not as many up north.
But it's
more
not
of the
as-
same thing, yeah.
Okay. Because that's closer than I would have thought. I mean, I've never been to New York, so maybe that's why I don't know anything. But
Well, here in the South, it is God's country, so
God's country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder what they have near their campus though. More than
I don't know.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Sbarro.
Who knows? Yeah.
The New York slice.
Fact.
It's my favorite.
okay.
Jay, what do we talk about?
Another thing we want to talk about is season ticket sales.
That's what I
Oh
was
my
thinking.
gosh. Let's go.
It's pretty impressive.
Through the roof.
Get closer to
Sorry.
the mic.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's pretty impressive that we've broken the record for season ticket sales already. We haven't even played a game in the ACC.
And is it a coincidence that happens right after our podcast,
podcast.
starts?
You
yeah,
know,
exactly.
Look at this, guys.
We
Really
already
raising
have our
awareness.
season tickets. We're the ones that
Yeah.
yeah, we started it.
Yeah.
We were trendsetters.
exactly.
Mhm.
Don't laugh, Walker. Own it.
This is,
Sorry.
we're being serious. We're not joking.
I'm so serious right now. Okay. Yeah, no, it's super cool. Like,
Yeah.
I think, we've never seen a packed out stadium at
Yeah.
Ford.
I wonder what the number is. They didn't publish the number. They just said we broke the record.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Mhm.
probably not that hard to beat, honestly, but
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah.
If we're like half sold out, that'd be pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
But how many did we have at the TCU game this last year?
How many people?
Yeah,
The year before.
I thought it
Research.
was like in the low 30s is what I thought, but that could be high.
I mean,
Like
the
maybe
stadium
capacity.
holds like 35.
You're talking about when
okay.
we broke the stadium
Yeah, when we
attendance
broke our-
record?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't think it was though. It's not the. That's not the.
It didn't feel that.
I thought
didn't-
they I
it
thought they
didn't
said
feel-
that.
'Cause it was so
no,
hot.
it
It was so
definitely
hot.
didn't.
Like,
yeah.
felt
They
like
may have sold
2/3
more
full.
tickets.
Yeah, they probably sold a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
think that's
tickets,
what it
but-
was.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
What is-
Jay's doing some research. Yeah, Yonnic and
do
I
it
will
live.
talk while he's researching. But
Yeah.
it's really cool. It's we've never seen it really packed. I think we talked about episode 1. There's a
Mhm.
chance that we see it packed this year, like actually full.
And which games? Just for a recap for those that maybe missed our first one, which games were we thinking?
My call was that if we beat
I think the first three.
BYU and we beat TCU,
Yep.
it's going to be packed for Florida State.
Yes.
I think there's a chance that it's packed for TCU. There's enough bad blood, and they're just close enough now. So,
Mm-hmm.
Ben, are you buying your season tickets right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to see like what's available and what's not
Oh,
available.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
But
okay.
I definitely.
the whole like young alumni
Yeah,
section is
it's
full.
completely.
Oh yeah.
Most of the upper sides, except in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's still some in the new
Stupid
stadium.
expensive. All right, what do we got, Jay?
Okay. Let's
So
circle to Jay.
on September 24th, 2022, the regular season attendance record was set at Gerald J. Ford Stadium. So regular season was the TCU game.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
35,481.
Okay. So I was.
Oh, okay.
But the overall record was when the Armed Forces Bowl was played at Ford Stadium, and Army played SMU in a bowl game at our stadium, which
I guess that kind of
suck
makes sense.
but it's pretty cool.
But still, 35,000, that's a great number to build off of.
For sure.
36.7 is the stadium record.
Okay.
What's the capacity?
Capacity is like 32.
See, it says 32,
Whoa.
but the stadium definitely
The grass.
Oh.
yeah,
that's
so
gone
a
now.
lot of the fans I think shifted over to the grass, and so it made the stadium look more empty than it was. But now that they don't,
Because the only
have
shade
that,
was in the grass.
because the only shade was in the
Yeah.
grass. But now that whole side's being built up, people are going to have to basically stay in their stands, and we're going to see it look a lot more fun.
I almost burnt my legs trying to sit on the bleachers during that game because the sun was so hot.
Let's not talk about that game. That game sucked.
Yeah, well, that's we don't need to talk about that.
But I think we break that record this year.
I think for sure.
100%.
I think
I think Florida State.
I think even if we lose, I
take
think
that
we'll
back.
still break the record.
I don't know how full we can get though with the new end zone. Do we know how many seats?
Not
are in the
necessarily
Gary
full.
Weber?
I'm just saying I think we're going to beat the raw number.
But I mean, it's
So
going to
it
have
may
more
feel
seats
less
because
full.
they didn't sell like seats to the
Well, they
lawn.
would have to. We have 32,000 seats, but 35,000 people came.
The students got the lawn.
Students must
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, they didn't count seats against the student tickets. That's why.
That makes sense. But
So
I think
I wonder if we can. I wonder what our.
I don't know.
Max
The math isn't totally mathing for me there, but
It doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
I think we'll see a full stadium if we put on a show and do well.
I mean, I personally think BYU, TCU, Florida State will all be.
Pretty full.
It's
Yeah.
it's that order,
I-
right? BYU then TCU.
Yeah.
I think if we beat BYU, then TCU is going to be
Pretty
absolutely
full.
insane.
I just think there's gonna be a lot of buzz just because we're in a new conference. Regardless, I think they'll all be pretty packed.
Yeah, and Florida State.
Florida State will
be full,
definitely be sold
just
out. Yeah,
depending
for
how
sure.
how many blue shirts there are there compared to Seminole fans.
Dark red or whatever.
Yeah,
or
whatever.
gold.
Well, I know there's gonna be at least one, that kid from the spring game, who I still haven't figured out what his name is.
Ben's working with Billy trying to track him down.
Billy's got to know.
Oh, that guy.
That's fun.
Yeah, I know where he lives.
Oh my god. Okay.
awesome.
What are we talking about?
Well, Ben already kind of touched on Phelps
Yeah.
transferring.
Mm.
Do you guys have anything else in the basketball realm before we kind of get back into football? I just want to kind of touch on it just to see if there is anything else before we.
We did get a transfer right from Oregon.
That's right, we did.
From Oregon,
Yeah, we
yeah.
got an Oregon
What's
transfer.
his name again?
Saw
Let's
that.
see.
I actually don't.
It's
know.
like Omario something, like with a K or a Q in the last name. But I do think right now, I just think we don't have a lot of bodies. Like we've had a lot of guys transfer, which is understandable, but we have a lot of work to do in the portal, I think, for sure,
Mhm.
and in high school recruiting, because, I mean, I'm trying to think. We probably have like 10 guys. I'm just guessing, like off the top of my head, like on the roster right now. That's a pretty small roster, so I think we needed to fill at least 4 to 5 more players, which is going to be hard to do. We have a couple of big visitors coming up, so hoping that they can make a splash because we really need some help or else we're going to be in big trouble. I mean, I know it's a long-term build, but also we don't want to be the doormats this year, so...
Yeah.
Mhm.
and
Want to
it's-
make the tournament.
Yeah, and it's hard to like really blame him for anything. Like we understand the players leaving, like it's a lot different. I do think, even though we probably would have wanted him to stay, I do think it's probably best for Phelps. Maybe like he needs a fresh start. I don't think we helped him very much this year, anyways. As much as I dogged on him, like I think it was kind of hard for him, anyways, and so it's hard to blame them really for leaving. So, but we have a lot of work to do. I think that's kind of what I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think Enfield can pull it together.
I think so too.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty exceptional recruiter, so
yeah.
we may
We
not
still
be.
haven't heard anything from USC guys, whether they're coming here or not.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and there's a lot
There's
of
a lot of-
time, you know.
There's a lot of things still up.
Yeah.
Yeah, both his current roster, but also the high school recruits.
Mhm.
Right.
Like Mason Perry is a guard. And there's another guy, I think his name's Kozlowski. He's a forward. Those two guys I think are high on the list right now. But we've missed out on our top guard target, which was Drew Thelwell. He went to Iowa. Is that right? Indiana? One of the two. I don't know. And then one of the big guys, I think he went to Ole Miss.
Mm.
So we have work to do, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting this year to go exceptionally well, but
Yeah. See some
give him some
improvement.
grace. Kind of, he'll figure it out.
Start building a foundation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We just need to not be bottom 3.
This isn't
But-
make or break for basketball.
Yeah.
We've
No,
got
he's
a
not
long
gonna.
way
He's
to
not
go.
gonna get fired after this year. That's for sure.
No, not a chance.
And I mean, USC was a rebuild. The first 2 years, I think they were under 500. So I mean, obviously we don't hope that, but he's gonna have time for sure. He deserves time because his resume is proven. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think my expectations are kind of right at, we'll probably be at the bottom end of the ACC tournament. We'll probably make it. I hope we make it, but I'm not sure we're going to be that much better than we would have been next year with Rob. But the upside is coming
Yeah, the ceiling
Just
is higher.
much
The
higher.
future,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, I agree.
So just be patient with this for now and trust the process.
For sure.
That's what Joel Embiid says. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Injured,
trust it.
He's injured again, by the way.
Is he really?
He's playing, but he's playing through it. But
Wow.
anyways, that's not the point of this show. But it's just sad. The process is tough for him right now. So
It's tough
hey,
on-
same
gotta
for us
trust it.
too. Yeah,
Just gotta trust
yeah.
I'm gonna completely change topics.
Yeah.
Just because we're done talking about basketball today, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. This is just a fun question. If you won $500 million in the lottery, just poof in your account. This is post-tax. How much would you spend on NIL deals?
Who
Is
wants
it-
to go first?
Is that really a question? All of it, right?
No, not all of it.
No.
Definitely
I'd
not.
say 100 mil.
Okay.
I would
Why-
set it. I
what-
wouldn't
what's
say
it?
like, hey, let's put it all towards NIL this year. Maybe like set up an endowment
See,
for
that's
an NIL.
Oh, yeah.
literally
sure,
what
your
I
idea.
was
That
thinking
was
on
what
the
I was
way
thinking
over
too.
here.
Yeah.
I was like, let's put some money into an endowment each year. We'll cover, a couple position groups, guaranteed to get good recruits, good money for them
Right.
indefinitely.
That's
What we need to do. But actually, but now that we're talking about this, I don't know if the rule, it can't be an official endowment from my understanding. I mean, you'd have to have basically your own investment company, and that pays the players.
I
for
would
their name.
I would set up an investment company that's uses players to sponsor. They sponsor
Yeah.
players
Yeah.
for their investments. I don't know.
It would be very gray.
Honestly, yeah. I think 100 mil is probably a good place to start. I'm with you there. Like even like just set it up, and if you're making just 3% a year, that's $3 million a year that you
pay
can
the
then
team.
spend on players. I definitely would have a stipulation in there that I get to control who the money goes to, like what players, and
King Large gets it this year.
I'd probably use
Yeah.
All
use
3 mil.
I'd probably use some of the money to just screw over TCU in some way,
Mm.
like mess with their recruiting,
Like just go for their
players.
recruits.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
not even if they like play much here, just
Yeah,
get,
no,
get
no,
them away
yeah,
from
Yeah,
for
if you
sure.
transfer from TCU, here's your scholarship.
I'll give you a bonus
Or
for
your-
transferring
your
to
bonus.
TCU. Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Yeah.
Hilton.
Yonnic, should I share my idea in the car?
go for it.
Um,
Rock the boat.
I wanted to start a fund to improve the amount of Hispanics in college football at SMU.
Are there a lot of Hispanics in
No.
college football?
I
Period.
don't think
so.
there's very many.
But that
Ben
money's
would-
only for them.
Well, you can do that with your money. It's your
Yeah.
money. You can do what you want.
He's trying to bring awareness to the Hispanic community, his people, I guess you could say.
Yeah. My people. This one's for you.
Oh,
It'll
boy.
probably be unused, but
Mm,
Oh,
Wait.
come on.
no. What about the new 31?
mm.
Remember what was his
Oh,
name?
we were talking. Yeah.
Something Hernandez. That's all I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my guy.
He's your guy. He's your guy.
Yeah.
You have to
Gotta
cheer
s-
for him extra hard this year.
Give him an NIL. deal.
Yeah.
I will say
You
this.
got it, buddy.
I don't think I would go all up front all at once. I think I would keep, if I were to put 100 million aside, I don't know if I'd do it all at once just because I'd want to see how the coaches are doing and how they're putting the money and which way it's being directed and everything. I want to see, all right, is this working? Maybe we need some new personnel in there and then put more in kind of
see, I
as
gotcha.
we start getting momentum moving. I think we have great momentum, so this would be a great place to start, maybe like 50 million to start. And then, Lashley just starts doing all the right things, which I think he will.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep adding into it. That's my thought. Build on it.
Is it only football, or would y'all invest in other sports?
Good question.
I put some money for basketball too. I think basketball is, and you know what? The equestrians, they deserve some
They
money.
deserve
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they
and
beat
the golf.
TCU like that, yeah,
They deserve
Absolutely.
some money. So If I ever
Yeah.
win the lottery and get 500 million, you ladies on the equestrian and golf team, I'll send some y'all.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Yonnic's coming for you. No.
Whoa. No.
Whoa, yeah. No.
In a positive way.
Yeah. Whoa, like to a horse.
I think
Yeah. That was very Walker's playing the character well.
Oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's not many NIL. From what I understand, there's not many NIL deals for anyone really outside of men's football and basketball. Which
Well,
It's because those are usually
At
the only
SMU.
sports that are net positive in terms of.
no, that's true. That's true.
women's basketball, some gymnastics too. There's a couple, but they're
I'm talking
just
about SMU specific.
there's some
Oh.
volleyball. I think the volleyball
Really?
girls have a few.
Gotcha.
Few
Okay.
deals.
Well, hopefully, being number one in golf and equestrian. I mean, hopefully that kind of
and Chick-fil-A.
gets a little bit of, gets a little bit of light on them. I mean, sure, maybe they'll never. Maybe you don't get quite as much as like a football program ever will, just because it doesn't have the limelight that football does.
Yeah.
But hopefully that gets something going because they do deserve something.
For sure. I mean, at least the opportunity.
At least the opportunity for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think. Sorry, before
for
we
it. No,
move
you
on
go
from
for it.
that, I think I may invest even more money into bringing a baseball team to SMU.
Mm.
I still love the idea of building a ballpark over 75.
Hey, they're actually building a new park south of, right next to the Dallas Zoo, over the highway. Just
Oh, is
like
that
what
what
you're
that is?
describing. They're building a whole new park that's over the freeway and it's just a platform above it. So you can do that.
it's like Clyde Warren.
Like
basically.
Clyde Warren. They're building like a second Clyde Warren, basically.
Wow.
And so what Jay
That's
is
sweet.
saying,
I want
putting
another
a
one
baseball there.
on 75 with a baseball stadium for SMU.
Connect the west.
I love
campus.
it.
Or the east. Wait, east
Exactly.
campus.
Yeah, you can just
connect
walk
the east
from one end
campus.
to the
Yeah.
other. I love the idea.
The beautiful east campus.
And I think if
building.
you hit a home run onto 75, you should get a reward for that.
Yes. Hopefully, yeah.
We'll
Hopefully it doesn't
remove
like,
the
cause-
windshield and give it to you as a trophy.
Yeah, there you go.
What we can do too is if we ever play TCU baseball, if they hit a home run, we just
We just drop them.
we throw it out onto the highway, but we have to make sure we're aiming for a car that has a TCU sticker on
Mm.
because they're not supposed to be in the city anyway.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah,
So-
they're breaking the law.
Yeah. By
Right.
the way, I
Yep.
saw so many this week.
per
Just-
per
You
episode.
Once you start
two.
looking for them, you notice that.
They're everywhere.
They're
It's
everywhere.
horrible.
Yeah.
I see a lot of SMU ones, though, too.
Yeah.
There
Well,
are.
yeah, no, it's just that. Well, it's that. Okay, everyone knows in their hearts Dallas is better than Fort Worth,
Mhm.
Amen.
and so even if you attend
You
TCU,
live in Dallas.
your
If you
heart,
can.
you know it's better to live in Dallas. So you see them creeping over. They won't admit to their friends, but we see you. We know that you know that Dallas is better.
Yeah.
We're
And
watching.
my brother and I, he went to TCU. We were going back and forth as we do, and he was talking about how Fort Worth is such a better city, and I'm really the only one in my family that is like all in on Dallas, really. But yeah, he was Fort Worth's so good, it's the best. And then he was talking about what he's gonna do after college, where he's gonna live and stuff, and he's like, yeah, all my friends are moving to Dallas. I'm like, wonder why?
You don't
why?
say.
Yeah, why do you think they're moving to Dallas? It's because it's better.
It's because it's just better. There's.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never heard somebody say, "Oh yeah, I decided to move to Fort Worth from Sacramento." Never heard it before.
Yeah,
Doesn't happen.
no.
It's like Rasheed Rice always said. No one comes to Texas for Fort Worth. They come for Dallas.
Nope.
Yep,
The truth.
Rip.
Pour one out for
I do
Rasheed
believe it.
Rice.
for sure.
Okay. I guess this isn't going to take more than a second, but we did get a new recruit, Jalen Shivers. So we're going to have to add him to our
It's getting cold in
list
here.
of exactly. Add him to our list of All-American names. We've got King Large and we've got Shivers. Just giving shivers to his opponents, but 6'4" edge rusher. He looks quick. Hopefully, he's going to continue to add to these lines that we were talking about, a few episodes ago about just we're able to compete now with some of the big dogs in the ACC, and hopefully he's just going to continue that trend. I mean, Coach Justice, I think he's O-line exclusively, but the coaches on the O and defensive lines are just, they're crushing it. And if we can keep adding bodies like him, 6'4", 235 plus, guys that are quick around the edge, I mean, it's only going to be positive things for us. So,
Absolutely.
just throwing that out there. Shivers, you're next on the podcast, dude.
Welcome to Pony Nation.
Pony up, Jay. For the audio listeners,
Oh, yeah, sorry. Jay lifts his hand and the first two fingers slightly relaxed. Not all the way down,
Yeah, we need. Okay, we need
We
to
do
educate
need to address this a little bit.
the equestrian team. Very proud.
Yes.
So for those of you watching, we had a few girls who were a little confused.
Don't do
women.
it. Don't do it.
Not g- sorry, women. You're right. Scratch that. All right, we had a few women in the picture who let it go down a little too far.
Yeah, Jay won't even do it to demonstrate.
I can't.
I can't.
It's
I physically
doesn't
cannot do
that.
it.
It just
That's,
doesn't
just-
work
that's
with
as
you.
far as my fingers can go.
Four. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine this with two fingers.
Yeah, like their fingers were bent way too far down.
Yeah.
It was no longer a relaxed peace sign. It looked like a horned frog to me.
In a
Or
way.
it was close. It was close.
It was close.
Too close.
It was.
But
a
you
lot.
can also get the other spectrum of people doing the USC, like
Peace sign.
Right. I could imagine if you're from California, you'd probably a little more extreme with your bended fingers.
To try to overemphasize it.
Right, because this is USC, this is SMU, and then this is.
well, USC stole this.
Like the
from
gnarled
the
fingers
public
is the
domain.
TCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone out there who's cheering on SMU, just be careful. Just be aware of
Watch
what,
the fingers.
what
This-
be
this
aware of what your
matters.
fingers are doing. Okay. Do you want to talk about
Anyway,
RGT
moving
now,
on.
Jay?
Yeah, moving on.
I want to intro this. I think I want to get some feedback on this first,
Mhm.
and then we'll talk about it next
Okay.
episode.
Yeah.
So in my head, I think of RGT coming to the university. He's talked about this a couple times. He had a vision, and it seems like that vision is kind of coming true. And so I'd like to hear from you guys what you think of RGT, and where the university is now versus when he started.
R. Gerald Turner.
Yeah, I was going to say for the
university
new
president.
Sorry,
coming
yes,
in.
the president of the university, R. Gerald Turner. So yeah, I'm just interested to hear what y'all think about him, and we'll come back with it next episode, and we'll talk about how the vision of the university, starting with, he came in the late '90s, right? So came in 20 plus years ago, and started laying the foundation for SMU to become what it is today, and that involves both academics and sports, and they play into each other a lot. And so I would love to hear what y'all have to think about that. Throw it in the comments. Put it in the either respond in the Spotify, right? That's a thing.
Yep. Yeah. You can leave a response comment in the Spotify app
Yeah.
in our podcast. You can also interact with any of our Instagram reels that we post.
Yep.
But yeah, just leave your thoughts in Spotify
Yeah,
or wherever.
love to hear it in Spotify, or
YouTube as well.
Instagram,
Comments,
YouTube
comments.
comments. We'll check all of them, but we want to hear what you think about RGT. We'll talk about it in the next episode.
I have one thing to say about that. Just hear me out. RGT, president of the university, president of the United States.
RGT, Todd Wagner, vice president. That's it.
Okay. No.
Okay, I'm out on that. Sorry, you lost me there.
This is good. This is great, Ben. This is really
Nice.
good input. Very valuable information that we all.
That's what I'm
RGT
here. That's what I'm here for.
2028, baby. Let's go.
Hey, I'll vote for him this year. I'm okay. Let's not go there.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
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 Love to hear
Awesome.
your opinions. And then we'll talk about it next episode. And then there's one other thing kind of new, right? There's merch coming. Is there an opportunity for them to participate yet?
I mean,
Hit
we
up
can
Walker.
figure out a way. I mean,
Okay.
we're working on getting hats for us to wear. We don't have a design yet, but they're going to be khaki dad hats, and they're going to say the Mustang Mood on it, font TBD.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be like a navy, like stitching. So if you're interested in that,
Shoot us a message. leave a
DM me on
comment.
Instagram. DM us on Instagram with your info. I don't know.
Yeah. Comment, DM.
Just let
whatever.
us know
We'll
what
see
kind
it.
of merch you want.
Oh, that
We'll-
too. Yeah.
We'll see
yeah.
if we can make it happen, and
We'll try. I mean,
maybe we'll have a contest for
all 20 of our
a
fans
hat next
will-
time or something like that.
But we need to rep it for sure, especially when it comes to
Absolutely.
football season. Like I want to, at least us, we will be wearing our Mustang Mood hats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
There will be at least 4 hats out there.
So Walker's
Totally.
friends at work who are listening to the podcast, leave a comment of what kind of hat you want.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Awesome.
anything else, fellas?
That's it.
Just go follow King Large on his stuff that's in the
Yeah.
description.
Go
and,
buy his merch that actually exists.
Yeah.
Yes. Go buy his
Yeah.
merch.
And then someday if we get merch, we'll sell it to you then.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it for
so-
me.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys. Pony up.
Heck
Pony
yeah.
up.
Pony
Let's
up,
do it.
baby.
See y'all.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Mustang Mood. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Buy our merch. Follow King
In the future,
Large.
maybe.
Pony up.
Amen.
Bye, guys.